Jordan, so Kadin Chung, as we know, he and Toronto FC mutually agreed to terminate the contract. He made his return to the CPL, signing with the expansion club Vancouver FC, his hometown. Likely or unlikely, though, Jordan, is that a sippy cup? I'm sorry, what's happening right now?
You got a little Capri Sun there?
A little box juice. Don't worry about me. I'll stay hydrated.
Tetra Pak.
What? I was like, what is he
Great Minute
drinking?
Maid.
Next
Wow.
is the Lunchables are coming out next.
I can tell you guys a real story. I'm sorry to interrupt your question, but I can tell you guys why I have a Minute Maid grape.
First of all, I do want to hear. This is bringing me back. This is bringing me back to grade 3. Like that is kicking it old school.
See, people say juice boxes, but Jamaicans say box juice.
Oh.
They just say that's your box juice.
Tetra Pak. Tetra Pak.
I'm trying to cut back on juice, so I bought juice boxes. And
so you bought the little guys, and you just have 20 of them, because
no, just 8 for the week, and that's it. When the juice is done, it's done.
Okay.
I will say.
Hold on, that's your story. That's your story.
And I love juice boxes.
The worst story you've ever heard. I thought you were going to say, well. Anyways,
I know. I thought it was like an inside joke that maybe you had with Kadin Chung or whatever. Because I'm like, why else would this guy bring out a juice box?
Yes, it was just Kadin the juice Chung, and I was thirsty, and I wanted to drink. The
juice is loose.
And I don't even really care about the juice because it lasts all of 2 seconds. It's just I used to get the absolute joy of the straw and just piercing the little holes.
Yeah, but didn't it go everywhere? You have to be gentle.
No, not when you know what you're doing.
What
all right,
you drink Capri Suns.
I don't remember what I drank. My mom bought it for me and put it in my lunch.
We'll talk about another day.
With my little hard case, Care Bears thing. All right, likely or unlikely, Jardo, that Chung will be named the captain of his hometown club. That's the question.
I'll say likely, and I'm not saying with confidence, only because I think it could also be Callum Irvin, but I know how you guys roll, and you're saying, hey, choose a side, don't be on the fence. So I'm going to say likely. No one has pedigree the way he has on the squad. This is hometown club. He's coming off from playing MLS and actually playing some minutes. It wasn't like he was on the bench the whole time. He was contributing. He was at training sessions. He was healthy throughout basically the majority of the year. This should be his squad. They're not even fully at the roster capacity yet. I think there's 19 signed. And they still have a couple more, but you get a staple player like him, he could literally be captain and helping the squad this season.
Wheels?
The segment's now relevant or irrelevant. And it's irrelevant if he's the captain. I don't even care. It might be likely, but he's going to be part of the leadership group on this team. Based
it's
on
an
his experience,
honor.
based on his character. I understand it's an honor, but these things are... Ask Jordan, did you really care who wore the captain's armband, whether it was Raj, whether it was someone else that you understand who the leadership team is, right? It doesn't matter.
For sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, you are just party poopers. You know what's relevant to know? Let me tell you something. This is a topic I have had for years. No, it's so true. It's so true. It is relevant, I feel, to a certain fan base, namely the young ones, right? Because they look up to their captains. They love the captains. I know that in soccer, it's obviously different than some other sports like hockey, where in hockey, you can buy a jersey that has the C on it. That matters to little kiddies. Whereas in soccer, you wear the armband, whatever. But there is a gravitational pull that a captain has. Jordan, we had this conversation as well on One Nation about whether Alphonso Davies would pick up that torch once Atiba Hutchinson retires from the national team. I don't know. There's also certain responsibilities and duties that come with it. Maybe I'll ask you this. Kadin Chung, would he be the kind of guy, Wheels, that, taking on that leadership role as the captain, do you feel doing the interviews, being the face, community stuff?
He kind of seems like more of a soft-spoken, quiet leader to me. I don't. Jordan probably knows him a lot better than I do, but he seems like a good guy, head on his shoulder. But I don't see him as being that rah guy, get on my back type thing. I don't know. Maybe
it's a special breed that does that, anyways.
Yeah,
I
think Callum Irving's a shout as well in terms of just the
first
face
signing,
and also
goalkeeper.
A name that is he's the one that kind of sticks out to me.
I'm always careful with goalkeepers though too, because again, even prior to a game, when you want to speak to somebody, Goalkeepers, you just can't get in their head. They just don't make, you know what I mean? They've got to get in the
boy
zone.
Gigi was captain for a long time.
I know, but Italians, again, just completely different breed. Most goalkeepers, they don't like to talk pre-game. There's just a certain ritual. Okay, don't fight it. Don't fight it. I say this all the time to my husband. You're not normal. It's okay. I still love you. Ollie, can you maybe give me a straight up answer here of likely or unlikely of Kadin Chung being it? Who thought that this would be the one to cause so much drama right now? And it all started with your sippy cup. All right, will he be named?
Answer the question.
I got two unlikelies. Firstly, unlikely that anyone in the world other than Wheels calls it a Tetra Pak. Like no one calls it the branded name of the box technology.
It's not Kleenex, it's a tissue. It's a Tetra Pak.
Mom, I want a Tetra Pak. Like you've never heard. That's never been heard in our household before.
So I do them.
I think it's probably unlikely for what Jordan said. Probably Callum Irving, I think, first signing. A little bit, obviously, of an older player. I don't think Kadin Chung is super quiet. I think he can lead and be that guy and will probably be a vice captain. But I'll say unlikely and go with Irving.
Oh, what is this next likely or unlikely going to unleash?
This is my only juice box for today. No more juices.
Are you done?
Nearly.
Go. Tell us you're done. Take the and then
no more juices.
Oh, yeah. Normally it makes a little bubbly.
Do you know what Andy's going to bring next episode? Wine in a box.
Yeah.
I love it. Make sure you share. Send some to our house.
Was the commercial
Tetra Pak of wine?
Maria, Christina, and it was like this box of wine.
That's some good box wine. It's not bad.
Anyway, stop it. Kyle Bekker has finally signed. We all knew he was going to sign with Forge. Come on now. So he re-signs with Forge.
Captain,
but here's
Kyle.
Captain. See? Little kids love it. Likely or unlikely, let's start a little bit of controversy here. Wheels, I'll come to you. Likely or unlikely, Kyle Bekker will play for another CPL club besides Forge when his career is all said and done.
Unlikely. This guy's a lifer. He's day one. He bleeds orange. Even though he was out of contract, you just couldn't see him anywhere else, could you? Like, he's kind of been the face of Forge, like the leading character in an all-star cast. And that's what he continues to be. He sets the tone. He sets the tenor. It's good to see him back. I like these one club players, especially in a league like this. Obviously, he's been to other places in Canadian football and over the course of his career. But when it comes to the creation of the Canadian Premier League, he's been a day oneer. I expect him to finish his career in Hamilton as well.
Maybe his Minute Maid choice is Orange Crush, Jordo.
I like that.
Wait, I feel like those are two different brands. Anyway,
you said it with confidence. It was great.
It's a soda.
Yeah.
You said unlikely or likely, and I'm going to say impossible that he goes to another club in his tenure. He's going to end his time with Forge FC. That's his club. Comfortably, whatever he wants to do after, I know he's going to still be a part of the club, however that looks, whether that's in the coach position, whether that's in the front office, whether he loves doing the analytics as well, whether that's a role that he does. He's the Forge guy through and through. So when it's time for him to wrap up and hang up the boots, it will be in the Forge Orange Crush jersey.
Let's just keep adding more words. Ollie?
I'm going to say likely and try and will something into existence, which is I know that, like myself, Kyle Bekker is an Oakville boy. So how about an Oakville expansion team maybe in a few years that Kyle Bekker could finish his career at? Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, little Blue Devils?
Spicy.
Why not? Eh?
That is a spicy meatball. Wouldn't that be great? Come on.
I'll put in $10.
Okay. All right. A little bit of
$10,
controversy.
eh? Way to go.
Right at the end. All right.